welcome everyone. I'm the membership coordinator here at the Kentucky Society of CPAs. My name is Tawny Miller. You can find most of the people we're going to introduce you to on our website, but we'll also kind of just give you some contact info for us. And the point of this is to give you an idea of what you can expect from the society and how we can help you get engaged.
In addition to going over the benefits and services, we're just going to run through really quickly who we are here and what our roles are so that you know who you need to contact for things. Darlene Zybard is our CEO. She is also our resident CPA, and I've summed everything that they do into that one little paragraph there, but it is not to understate at all their contributions to the office, because of course without this team here we would not be able to run on a daily basis. So they're all a key part, and we're very fortunate to have everyone here. I am the Membership and Operations Director. You've already met Tawny at the very beginning. The membership team, what we try to do is provide the resources and benefits that you need to be successful. And to do that, we want to be your professional home, whether it is building your network and relationships with other CPAs or clients, saving money on purchases, giving back to the profession, promoting your business and services, or just relaxing and having fun, and who doesn't like to do that? We try to meet all of those needs. Some of the ways that we try to do that are listed here. The first one, building your network. Volunteering for a committee or a task force is a great way to do that. We have a number of committees and task forces that help us plan different projects and programs. The CPE conferences that Lisa just mentioned, each one of those has a planning committee to help build the program and the list of speakers. So we rely on you, the member, your expertise and your network that you have to help us develop the topics that are relevant and timely, as well as who the speakers would be great to add to the agenda for those conferences. In addition to CPE conferences, there are a number of committees that aren't involved in CPE at all. The tax committee, for instance, the accounting careers committee, as well as our women's initiative task force, which just focuses on planning networking events for our lady members. So giving back to the profession, we do have some career presentations available to help you if you are interested in presenting to the classrooms. I know that we'll have members contact us from time to time, and they're looking to go into schools and do CPA Day or Career Day, and we can help you with some of those materials. We have several purchasing partnerships that can help save you money on your office purchases, business needs. For instance, UPS and CCH, just to name a few, are a couple of the affinity partners that we have in place. All of the information about what types of discounts are available and on what purchases, those are all on our website. Promoting your business. This is primarily for our CPAs in public accounting, but if you are in industry, sometimes members will, quote, moonlight and do some returns on the side. And so the online CPA directory allows our member firms to get in front of the general public, and it's a free service for both our members and for the public to use. And basically someone who's looking for a CPA can go to our website, put in some criteria such as their location around the state, what type of business or service they're looking for, and then the results will show up on their screen. They can click through, get your contact information, go to your website. So it's a great way for them to locate you. Also, having fun. So we have a number of events that are just focused on getting together and having fun. The holiday luncheon, and a lot of them are free. Not all of them, but a lot of them are. The holiday luncheon is one that is free. We host it usually the first Friday in December, and it's just you can come by for an eggnog reception and have some lunch on us and just celebrate the holiday season. We have a couple of family fun days a year. We try to have one in Louisville and one outside of the Louisville area. We also host a golf scramble every year to benefit our educational foundation. And then the spring and fall awards banquets, which are all about celebrating the newest CPAs in Kentucky and the newest exam passers. The picture that you see there on the slide is from that, and it's just a great way to just celebrate everything that's CPA. If you're working with someone who's coming into their experience and passing the exam or being certified, we invite you to celebrate with them and attend the spring or the fall awards banquet to show your support. It's a lot of parents and families come, so it's just a great way to be with other members of the profession.
So I'm Samantha Suter. I'm the Membership Development Manager, and you see it says Membership and Accounting Careers. So I work primarily with our student members. We started a partnership about 4 years ago with KyCPA, and we now offer dual membership to both organizations for free for accounting students up to 1 year after graduation. It's free for you. And this is a great way, if you are a licensed CPA already, to get involved. We have exam workshops that we put on, campus visits. Heather kind of mentioned a CPA in the classroom. We'll have high school educators sometimes reach out and ask for someone to come and speak to their class. So if that's something that you're interested in and getting involved with the students, certainly reach out to me, and we'd love to have you participate. I also work within our educational foundation and are working with our trustees to award our accounting scholarships each year. It's great to be able to see the students benefiting from other CPAs giving back. The CPA exam workshops are also free, so if you are currently not licensed but pursuing your license and kind of want to know a little bit more about the exam process and the application, we have the executive director of the state board will come and kind of share information about that. Newly licensed CPAs will share their kind of tips and advice for getting through the process. And Becker does a little mini workshop at the end of that. So if you aren't going through, you've already kind of passed that, but you know someone that is pursuing, certainly encourage them to attend those. All of our student programs are free to attend. And as a student member, you also receive some discounts on exam review courses and things like that. We started our Student Ambassadors program about 4 years ago as well, when we started our dual membership with KyCPA, and they kind of serve as our representatives on college campuses. We pair our ambassadors with a mentor from our Accounting Career Opportunities Committee, which is one committee that Heather mentioned earlier that's not involved with CPE, but their focus is on our college accounting workshops and programs that we put on. So we certainly like your input on what you're seeing is needed, either as a newly licensed CPA yourself or a recent grad, what you wish that would have been available, or as someone that is a professional and seeing if there's a lack of skills in an area or something that you think would benefit some of your new hires. We certainly like that input and want to kind of fill in the gaps that aren't available on all college campuses and create those resources for the students. And then I mentioned before our educational foundation. Our new program that we're doing for high school students is called FAB Careers, and FAB stands for Finance, Accounting, and Business. And the idea here is just to invite high school educators to bring their accounting or financial literacy business students to the college campus, let the students see get a little taste of college life, but also expose them to the accounting and finance professions, and just get them kind of thinking about the opportunities that are there. And this is another program where, we run on volunteers and really encourage you to get involved in that way if that's something that appeals to you.
This is Lisa Kemper. I'm the Education Director. And then here is the rest of our team. We also have Harold Coyle is our webcast administrator, so you may see him in the room if you're here at our Education Center, or if you're online for one of our live simulcasts, you may be chatting with him during the webcast there. What we do is try to provide members and other financial professionals with quality, relevant, timely education opportunities, everything from 1-hour webinars or on-demand programs to 16-hour in-person conferences. There are some certificate programs coming your way as well. And we are always looking for input. So if there's programs that you're looking for that you're not finding on our online catalog, please reach out to me and let me know, and I will try and source that for you. So I've been over a little bit of this, just to describe the difference between seminars and conferences. Seminars tend to be more in-depth, more technical looks at specific topics, whereas conferences might be more of an overview on a particular subject, or may have various sessions that you can attend, that you can develop your own curriculum in some of those conferences. Conferences have multiple speakers. Seminars, generally it's 1, maybe 2 speakers for the entire program. Then our online programs, we have webcasts, webinars, and on-demand. On-demand is also known as self-study. Those are programs that you can take anytime you want, anywhere you want, in little bits and pieces, or the entire program in one day, depending on what your schedule is. You basically are required to pass tests during the program, and then at the end of passing the test, you receive your certificate. Webcasts and webinars are considered live events because you have to be at your computer somewhere at a specific date and time. We also have at least 12 hours of free online CPE available to members throughout the calendar year, and you can look on our website. You can either search by typing in KyCPA free, or usually there's a little banner ad on the catalog page that you can click on, and it'll bring up the next few months. This is something that changes regularly. We're always adding new programs, so please check for that, or look at your emails because we'll send out notices for those.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Lindsay. I'm the Communications Marketing and Design Director. I basically provide all of the information and marketing materials for all of the programs. I encourage you to join one of our social media platforms. We are on LinkedIn, we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, Twitter, and we have a YouTube channel. We also have a news section on our website. If you just go to our main website and click on news, and it has relevant articles. And then we have an e-newsletter that comes out for public practice. It's the 3rd Wednesday of the month. For industry, it's the 4th Wednesday of the month. And for students, we also have one the 4th Wednesday of the month, and one specifically for educators. We also have our journal that comes out 5 times a year. So we also have that housed on our website if you want to look at some past issues from 2019. And we coordinate those with writers that are mainly CPAs or speakers at our conferences, experts in their fields, and try, if you have any ideas or would like to have write something for the journal, that's another way that you can get involved, or write something for one of our e-newsletters. We also launched a podcast called Behind the Numbers, and you can also find that on our website under the news section. And we release on the second Wednesday of every month. And we've had quite a few topics, some technology topics, emotional intelligence at the workplace. We have some upcoming ones that are pretty exciting. So you can subscribe via Apple Music to that, or go with Spotify, or just go on our website directly and listen to them. We also provide transcripts of those under our news section. So if you want to read instead of listen, you can do that as well. And again, if you are interested in writing for any of those, or have any ideas of what content you would like to see, you can feel free to email me at klindsay@kycpa.org, and I'll be happy to speak with you about it. We also provide you can email me if you have any open positions, and we post those on our Facebook job site for free for members. And we include those in our link to those on our e-newsletters as well. And if I can be of any help to you, please contact me. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. My name's Shelby Williams. I'm the Government Affairs Director here at the Society. What I do is analyze state legislation and regulation that affect the accounting profession and the Kentucky business community. And then based on that, depending on what kind of legislation is being proposed, we can amend, stall, or try and kill legislation or regulation to protect the CPA profession. So we work with other business organizations like the Kentucky Chamber to promote a favorable business climate in Kentucky. And then we educate lawmakers and policymakers at mostly the state level, a little bit at the federal level, and local levels on how certain legislation regulation will affect the CPA profession or the community in general. So we're really used as a resource for the legislature. And we work with them. We work with the Department of Revenue very closely. The State Budget Office and the State Board of Accountancy would probably be the top couple that we work with almost every day. So like I said, we're here to advocate for you and to protect the CPA profession. We do that. I'm the Government Affairs Director, but we also have a tax committee. And like I said, we're a resource to the legislature. So when there's legislation proposed, we will send that to the tax committee, who will kind of look over that and analyze that, and then say, you know, what would happen if that legislation was implemented. So if you're interested in joining the tax committee, we're always looking for new members. If you're interested in tax policy or economic development, and you want to be part of that, please feel free to reach out to me, and we would love to have you. We also have the KyCPA Political Action Committee. So our PAC will support legislative candidates at the state level, governor's races, auditors' races, that are really, they serve as a strong voice for the profession, and they're friends of the society, and they have good business priorities in mind. So the PAC is really important for us to build those relationships with people in Frankfort and across the state. So if you're interested in that, you can donate on our website under the Advocacy page, or you can send a check to the Society at any time. We also have our Key Contact program. So if you know a legislator or you want to be more involved with legislators, another way you can do that is by becoming a key contact. So if there is an urgent matter or piece of legislation that we need help voicing our concerns to a legislator, if you're one of our key contacts for that legislator, we'll reach out to you to have you help advocate for us in Frankfort. So if you're interested in that, please feel free to reach out to me there. And lastly, here are a couple of our legislative priorities for 2020. Every year we create a booklet before the session that year in Frankfort on things that we're going to be looking out for or priorities that we have. These are just a couple of the top things. We're really going to be watching out for sales tax on professional services. We have seen the legislature in the last couple years expand the sales tax to additional services. They haven't come for CPAs or attorneys at this point, but when money is low in the legislature, they do try and find ways to build up that revenue. So that's something that we're watching closely this year. We're also watching on any calls to eliminate or weaken professional licensing. Those are probably two of our biggest topics. But if you want to look more into that, the whole booklet is posted on our website under the advocacy page as well, along with links to emails that I send out every week during session and a couple other things. So always feel free to look there and reach out to me if you have any questions or concerns on anything that you see. Thanks.